Quite a while. Right, we're now on the event. My event should be live now. So
Awesome.
So yeah, I can't find. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, we are. We are. Hello there. Awesome. Yeah, I
Oh,
got
there you
the
go. You're in.
invitation.
You're in. I'm gonna say hello
Yeah.
back. Hello back. Right. So we are 4 minutes and 25 seconds away. We've got 4 minutes to chat about what are we expecting here. I've got one that's relevant to Command AI, but outside of that, this is just a dork out.
Yeah. What is that?
That is a few weeks ago, Anthropic were talking with Apple about an integration with Xcode, and I'm wondering if that rears its head in this whole thing. Outside of that, I'm just curious to see what goes on. So,
Well, we have that, but Apple has been talking also to Perplexity. That's very interesting. So let's see which one comes out. But they've been also there has been rumors around Shortcut. Have you used that app? It's
I
an
use
app.
shortcuts all the time. Well,
Yeah.
no, actually, that's a bit of a lie. But I've got a wonderful shortcut because I want to use my phone less during the day. So when it goes to work mode, I have an automation / shortcut that just makes my phone go black and white, so it's less enjoyable to use.
That
And
that's
then it
really
goes
cool.
color
So
when I'm not in work mode.
just what you described, there has been rumors that you don't have to go in and go like if else that say, hey, if I change it to work mode, do that. You can just literally tell Siri or whatever, or like the shortcut app, hey, do this for me. So kind of like vibe coding.
So you ask Siri to set up shortcuts, basically. So I understood that.
Rumors, yes.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Another thing that we are pretty sure of is the naming change. So it won't be iOS
You keep
what
saying this.
17.
Who do you know? Who do you know?
I have my contacts, man. So
Well,
they will change everything. So because the Watch OS is like what? Watch OS 6 or something. I don't know actually the number. And the iOS, what
yeah,
do
because
we
it only
have?
makes sense.
18?
It only makes sense to name it 26 because otherwise it's just going to be redundant. They need to really compensate for because it will be released in September. So they need to kind of compensate for that will only be like 4
Yeah.
months, 5 months, whatever.
That's the funny thing though, because last year they promised us a bunch of AI stuff, and some of them are still not out or not completely, or like even the ones that are out, they are not even close to what they
Rubbish.
promised.
So
So
rubbish.
if so, listen to this. So this one, if they are going, okay, it's also almost starting.
Oh, I've
If
got
they are
audio.
going to call
We
it
are starting.
2026,
Hang on, I need to turn this down because there's music going.
ah,
Okay. I need to adjust. I've got it really low and I can hear you more now. Okay, cool. Sorry, what were you saying?
so if they are going to call this 2026, whatever software 2026, and they are going to introduce AI, Apple Intelligence, will they deliver it in 2026 or will it be delivered in
Oh, I see. I got you.
2027? so,
No,
so
well, it wouldn't. Yeah.
because if they say it will be available early next year, for example, yes, that would be 2026, but if it gets delayed, it would be in iOS 2027, if it makes sense.
Well,
So
I think you've just been stung a little bit. I mean, the normal thing is it gets announced, they talk about the features, then the dev beta gets released early summer, well, midsummer, whatever.
yeah, true.
And then it gets formally released in September along with the new iPhone. But the Apple Intelligence stuff is the only thing that's really had this much delay. So if everything goes to plan and they don't overshoot the mark, then we should get 26 in September, which covers them for 4 months of 25 and then the whole of 20. Well, most of 2026 sort of thing. But they want it to sound as futuristic for as long as possible.
Yeah,
Here we go. Apple going to pop up camera. I'm going to add a pop-up camera industry first on the 2034 with iOS 2026. That sounds bonkers. I don't think there's going to be a pop-up camera. What do you mean pop-up camera? We got a message.
What is
there.
a pop-up camera?
I don't know. Let us know.
Is it like a point and shoot camera,
I think he's talking crazy. I
mean, I would love for Apple to put out a camera. I'm quite like now far away from.
Do you know they have?
They have, yeah. They had in the past. They had a camera, yeah.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, because they always do these interesting. Like last year, it was like diving out of a balloon,
saving lives and shit.
Can you hear this? Oh, Tim Cook. It's all very secret. Oh, there's a lot of Formula One going on right now. Noise cancelling. Oh, AirPods. Could be AirPods. Not normally. Yeah. We're not talking software. It's all hardware. Sorry, the other way around. It's all software.
Okay, these new headphones will be out.
That sounds like.
I love these. Like this guy, Carrick. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how I know his name. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Can't play in a Formula One car. That's quite funny.
Yeah. Bro, these are so good. These are like honestly so well produced.
Turn your input down on your mic. It's crazy.
My input?
Yeah, your audio's clipping. And then you make me really quiet because it tries to balance us out then.
You're actually quiet for me.
Check 1 2. Let us know, chat.
So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, now it's fine. Now you're fine. Yeah, with his hair, of course.
Oh my god!
It's like Sonic, but black and oh my god, that's really cool.
That's so funny.
The solar, these ads are so good.
If you're watching the stream, pause it for about 8 seconds and then restart, so then we'll be in sync. Because right now we're just ruining it for you. There you go. Oh, it's the movie, isn't it? Yeah. We can't wait for you to say it.
Oh.
You seen this?
No. I have Apple TV, so I'm gonna give it a try. Apple TV is actually good.
Wow. Yeah. I only ever use it for free.
I don't have Netflix currently. I canceled Netflix.
Yeah, I don't have any of them. I'm a pirate.
Cut in 4K.
I just said I'm a pirate.
Wait. Did you get a drink though?
I've got a drink.
This fancy?
Not as that fancy.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. God, we're nerds. Oh, Real Me glasses he's talking about. Why are they sharing this at a dev conference?
I don't know. It used to be more technical, I believe. Glassmorphism is probably coming back. I mean, it's already there with Vision OS, but
yeah, and a couple of the apps as well. I think like the sports app.
It's definitely getting a comeback, and I'm happy with it. Having more texture, I like it.
We couldn't have shared this. This is copyright music.
This place is so beautiful. This
Mm.
this like room, it's insane.
Here we go, Apple Intelligence.
How can they
Barely
say
use
it
it.
with a straight face?
Gemoji, never used it. Oh no, Gemoji
I
I have, just for
tried
fun,
it.
but
I've tried it. It's
clean
just
up in
half of
photos
the time
is
doesn't work.
visual intelligence I forget about. That I didn't know that. Natural language search.
Yeah. I just do search, but it's very good. The search is like insanely good.
I do search, yeah, but I didn't know you could
Yeah.
be so descriptive. But what didn't you deliver, Apple?
Do you want privacy if it doesn't work?
Well, that's it.
It's like the feature
Well,
doesn't work. I mean, I'm already giving everything to ChatGPT. Like, I mean,
hmm.
I'm not
But
happy about it, but
did you see that news? We might cover it this week, but like the New York Times have forced them to maintain their logs because they
yeah,
would otherwise be
yeah,
deleted. So
it's insane.
what can we
Yeah,
really believe? But what didn't you deliver
I'm not using it that much, but
though? No, it's just not that useful
I
anymore.
do use the proofread for grammar, but I find myself checking it with ChatGPT at the end.
I think it just
Just
needs
not
to be a
good.
bit more. I sent a tweet about it. Like it just needs to be a little bit more convenient than kind of how it's
Yeah,
quite hidden. It needs to pick up that you've written it wrong.
yeah,
You know, you shouldn't have to go through all that.
and it has so much context. It has all of my life.
Hmm. So this is personal context they're talking about, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, what is this?
I feel like they are trying to die on the wrong hill. They are talking about privacy. I'm not saying people shouldn't care about it or don't care about it,
Mm,
but it's not nearly, as important as the feature itself that we require to work. And
yeah,
then
for
in
yeah,
addition to that, to have privacy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
way
But
too
then, but then again, my really fucking hate AI thing is a lot of people talk about privacy and that. So, but I don't think people have. I don't know. I've got some thoughts about privacy.
I don't know if like my regular friends give a shit about all of that, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're told we should care about it, but
Yeah,
actually,
true.
realistically, how does it impact you on a day-to-day basis? That's my broad question.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we shouldn't care. Yeah, I'm just trying to have an open mind. Okay, so talking about ecosystem, is this personal context? Okay, so they set the scene there.
Yeah.
Ecosystem, on device, privacy first. But what does it mean?
They also showed the chip. So
Hmm.
vice president of human interface. Do you see the amount of glass they have on the tables?
No.
Yeah, they had, look,
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just a store, though, isn't it?
I don't know. No. What?
And now, here you go.
No, there are buttons. Look at the lift. To the guy's left
Hmm.
side. It's like the home buttons.
Here we go. Announce. Broadest design update ever. Glassy. Square icons. Okay.
Yes,
The
a
same.
lot of glass.
That
A
just
lot of
looks.
glass. Yeah, it does look the same. A lot of glass.
Oh, did they invert the Finder icon there? Yeah, they inverted the Heart Finder icon.
Um,
There you go. Inspired by.
the progressive blur, though.
There they are. There's those button things you're talking about.
Yeah,
Bubbly.
I
Like jelly.
yeah. Liquid glass.
Ooh.
Holy shit! Holy shit! I mean, it just made sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be proud of this for a long time.
Caught in 4K. Actually, 1080p,
Yeah,
but whatever.
Apple, you know where to find me. Okay, that is too much. That is too much. Look at that pause button. That was too much. You need to reduce like the
Distraction.
glare that it makes.
Yeah, yeah. It needs to be just slightly more blurry, slightly less opaque, or more opaque.
It's about like the amount of color they use. So right now the transparency is very low. They need to make it to add a little bit more color. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we'll see. I mean, we need to
Yeah.
use it, right? Color is
Yeah.
big, though. I was in Lidl the other day, and they're using a new kind of operating system on the things, and they've removed all the color. And when you're navigating through veg, color is really important. Oh, I've got a cucumber.
Yeah.
I need to, so color is really helpful for muscle memory. So I don't want it to
Color
be
and
completely
shape.
neutral. Yeah.
These are really nice. The only
That's
issue
nice.
is when you have it over some text like here.
It's really, really distracting. But they'll refine that. They'll refine that, surely. That's too much. You couldn't even read that. You couldn't even read the Nao text or whatever it was called.
So to my devs, if you're watching this, guys, we need to build like a few WebGL components for like this glare around the circles. Yeah. Overall, I like it, but where there is a lot of motion, it's
what is that? What is that?
That was a bit too much.
Yeah, I need the color. I hope that I'm pretty sure that's optional. Looks nice.
It's yeah.
The only thing I hate is the accessibility. That's the only thing I hate is the accessibility. And if people don't want color, then fair play to them. But I hope I see. There's still color.
Yeah.
Cool. But what are they going to name it? Across the whole platform, look.
Yeah.
They didn't show anything on the watch.
They did a little bit.
Oh, okay.
There's a progressive blur. Progressive blur is everywhere now, man.
There it is, 26. Through the coming there. There we go. Yeah. Some nice icons there. What have they said so far? 2026, Mike. 2026. They've called it 26. Just introducing the new UI and
liquid glass, guys. Liquid glass. Called it.
Lock screen has been updated.
I really like the font, the hour, it's really nice. The frosted glass, especially. Yeah.
It is nice. I welcome it. It's not groundbreaking, but I welcome it. I hate the dark mode icons, but I appreciate the UX of it.
I'm only on dark mode.
I reckon I'm gonna eat my words, because the way that glass moved there and stuff like this, I'm not liking the UX of it, but I reckon I'm gonna end up liking it, all the monochrome.
Ooh,
Ooh, I don't
that
care for that. That's
that.
unnecessary. I feel like that's
I
unnecessary.
mean, that's cool.
How often are you gonna see that?
No. Like, I don't care about the animation, like the transition. I don't care about that. It's just that a lot of I have a lot of photos that I want to use, but I can't because it just doesn't fit really well.
Oh, I like the
Oh,
notifications. I like the
oh,
notifications. I like that jog
but
too.
the readability though. Okay, if it makes me use my phone less, why not?
Yeah, because it's literally difficult to use. Yeah. I can't read your name, but for Zan says
Oh,
hi.
have
Oh,
you
look at this.
seen
3D.
yeah, that's really cool. Have you seen the slow-mo, like the fake slow-mo that Apple has been already doing?
In the menu, minimize apps.
No, like on my phone, like on my lock screen, just it takes pictures that I already have and it creates a slow-mo, the live picture, it creates a
Okay.
slow-mo
Yeah,
out of
yeah, yeah.
them and with interplaced fake frames. It's insanely cool, and mixed with this would be really awesome.
Wonder how the battery's gonna be affected. Oh, here we go. Camera. This was the first thing that got leaked, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. That would be great for my mom. How many
That is.
people will not find them?
Mm, Why?
I
Why are
mean,
they doing this? I don't understand why they're doing this.
because my mom, I
Your
every
mum.
time I hand her my phone, I need to make sure that she knows that she's on the photo or on the video tab.
Misusing tabs. Yes, everyone hates.
Yeah,
I hate the new Photos app.
I hate the new photos. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is better. No, this is better. Yeah, yes, please. I'm gonna download
The
the
beta.
beta. Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That's cool. I'm looking forward to just
that's
playing
cool.
around with that.
They've been doing this for Vision OS though. In the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
What's this? Books?
yeah,
Oh, internet. It's websites. Oh, this is Safari, is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I wanted to say, oh, we developers, we are so screwed. I mean, it's not too bad. Okay. So, okay, this is actually pretty good because the height of the window doesn't change.
Mm.
The height of the window is just like the entire screen size the entire time. So DVH and I don't know, MVH and all the VH stuff, the
Yeah.
CSS, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just okay. Okay.
I reckon there's not going to be any features. I think this is all
I don't know.
UI.
I mean, these are not like features
CarPlay
actually.
is
Yeah.
crazy how much you can customize it.
Have
It's
you
a cool
seen the
car.
new
There's
one?
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Have you seen the new CarPlay? The ultra, what's it called? Like Ultra or
Ultra,
something
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
That's what I mean. It's crazy. It's how much you
Yeah.
can customize it.
Okay.
So that one car that got released recently, that's they were showing it off and stuff like that. It's all been negated now because they've got a new design. I bet they're like, no, what are you done? Does it fit?
Hmm.
This is CarPlay though, right? This ain't Ultra. This is just CarPlay. Yeah.
Have you noticed that they are using the word express? And have you heard of like
We
the
should we should
new Google
take a drink
update?
every time. Take a drink every
I
time
mean,
they say Express.
yeah, they're
That does look
they,
nice.
yeah, but Google UI, the new UI from Google is also called Google UI 3 Express.
I want
It's
to
literally
express
called
myself
this.
through the UI.
It's expressive. It has just more colors and bubbly and some like animations. Okay, that was fun. Define.
Those cars don't look
Yeah.
real. There it is.
These are nice.
But you can change this like crazy.
Yeah. Is it like you can change it or the car manufacturer can?
The manufacturer.
Ah,
Well, I don't know actually, because look, they're
these
cycling
are
through a bunch of
really
stuff.
nice. These are so nice. Love it.
I think
The
you can change it,
animation,
but
yeah. The animation is a bit too much. Like when I'm driving, I don't want to see an animation. I want it to happen at that moment. Hello there. We have new people. Welcome, guys. Um, just click the link and watch it with us.
pause it for a sec.
Yeah.
Try and sync up. Of course, this is just the start.
I like the Safari. I'm just like stuck on that. Like the window shift, like the height shift is just such a pain in the ass for us developers. Now that is not an issue on, Safari. What a lot of people use.
I use Safari on my phone. Like I get no satisfaction from using any other browser on my iPhone. To be honest,
I mean, any other browser is literally just Safari as an engine. It's just the UI is different. But do you see like these calls that like the readability on that sucks?
Yeah, just a bit too
The button,
soft.
it's just
I
there
mean,
are two issues.
I'm never in my phone really. I just use Siri to phone people. I mean, I'm not to say that this is for me. This could be for your mum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mama.
So you see, we have two issues there. One, the transparency. It's too transparent, and two, the what's it called? Like the glass, the magnifying effect is also a bit too much on the edges.
On the edges, yeah, the
Yeah.
refracturing.
The refracturing. Oh, yeah. I'm learning English here.
Refract? I don't know.
I don't know.
Chat,
I'm learning English from you.
Refraction. When it refracts, right? Refraction.
Yeah.
Oh, they look nice. What are they? They're tasty. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yes.
Always ignore.
I always silence calls.
Same.
So what was that? So they called them, but a text came up or something.
I think they start talking and
okay.
Google has this.
Nice. What? And then you'll just get called back?
No. You're gonna hold them. No, you're gonna make them on hold. The reverse card. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is cool.
Do you use messages?
Not that much, no.
With a few family members. I think family members in Europe use WhatsApp. I mean, it looks cool, but only for family. That look cool. Spacey. Yeah, don't use group chats.
What did I miss?
Just group chats now. Background images in messages.
My dad just brought me some food. Can the new iPhone do this?
I'm starving.
I said it.
Create a poll. I like bats. I like glad.
Yeah. Welcome to 2012 Telegram.
Oh, have you got? What did you get you? What have you eaten?
Oh, that was sweet.
What, the rising and falling of the poles?
Yeah, that it showed. That was actually really nice.
I can see that I can pay people with Apple Pay, but it never works. Why don't they just hide that?
I don't know. You know, living in Germany, seeing all of these, I'm like, maybe in the next 5 years, maybe.
We've got loads of people on Twitter. Everyone's hanging out on Twitter, you know.
That's where the cool
Come
people
join
are.
YouTube, because that's where we're chatting.
Hello, people on the Twitter.
Twitter's
Join
fun.
either on YouTube or just like feel free to chat. Just send a message saying bot so we know you're not a bot, because that's what a bot would not say.
I think I got the car wrong. I think it's a Mustang, not a Jag.
No. Do not.
Here we go. Some Apple Intelligence stuff. What are we, half an hour in and
nothing.
Nothing tangibly impactful.
Just some glassy designs.
Just flicking on Twitter, see if anyone's got any hot takes. I was thinking about Windows Vista today, you know. MKBHD's chatting about Vista.
It looks like Windows Vista. Yeah, it does.
The emoji thing's rubbish.
Yeah.
It's never able to describe what I want. I mean, I keep describing it, saying it to generate me boobies, but you know.
But is this like what
conditions
cool people use? I don't know.
I use it, so yeah, cool.
I cannot believe that I'm seeing this. Okay.
So it just uses ChatGPT to generate an image, that's all. What's this stupid border thing that they put around it?
Yeah. Kind of like the signature.
Yeah.
Ah, that's how babies. Stupid.
Nerds.
Okay.
Everyone's going to be rushing to implement that. Do you know, I use Gemini to generate images. It's so much quicker than ChatGPT. So much quicker. It's because no one's using it, but you know. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Yeah. My dad heard us and brought me food, so get yourself over here.
What have you got?
I don't know.
See, you're just so spoiled. It's like, I don't even know. Whatever.
I literally, I posted about this. This could be a feature or like an app, like Uber Eats, right?
But for your family.
No. Like you know, when your family cooks for you, they know what you like, but they don't ask you, what do you want today? You just kind of have like 50 different types of food that your mom makes, and you get one of them by random. So what if you had this at Uber Eats?
Russian roulette type of thing.
Yeah, but you never get something you don't want. So anytime, so if you can't decide what you want to buy, you just press a button, Uber Eats brings it to you, and you know that it's one of the foods that you like. It like call a
Hey,
bite.
hey, this translation thing. Do you think you'll use this? How many people do you speak with who?
It's really funny because like literally last night we were speaking 4 languages at the same time
All
in
right,
like
show
a
off.
circle. Yeah, in a circle. So we were like talking to somebody in English, so 2 other people wouldn't understand it just so because we were like having fun. And but would we use it? I don't know. This is like
Do
something
you
you
speak
would
with anyone
use.
who struggles to speak with you
Yeah, yeah.
in the language that you making them
I
speak with, as an example?
I'm thinking like if my dad could use this to speak like German more fluently.
Mm.
I don't know how good these are all will be. I don't know. It's like so complex. Like the language and communication is more complex than what we tend to think. Like if you're English or like any language that you speak is not like really good, um, you notice like it's not just knowing the words. It's not just
Mm.
translating the words. You see the glass?
I see it.
A
It's
designer
everywhere.
is sitting there with a laptop trying to make a new design. Like, just we'll just use that.
My
Nature.
expression is gone.
Okay.
Okay, crossfade. Great. Thanks.
I do look for the lyrics of like the music that I listen to. I always like the ones that end up liking. I check out their
But like,
lyrics.
do you read it in like? I suppose you're not going to read French lyrics, but yeah, I'm going to shut up
No,
then.
like when I listen to some like Rammstein.
Rammstein. Yes, I do. Yeah.
so so if you listen to that, like it will be difficult even if your German is good. So having the lyrics really helps.
Have they convinced you to listen to Rammstein?
uh Go listen to Zeig dich.
What's that? Was that
It's just like
translated?
by Ram. It's like
What's the
show yourself.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, show yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Zwei dich. Two dick.
No, Zeig dich. I'll I'll type it for you.
Okay, this is interesting. Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, so like Waze, basically. It just changes
Do
the
you
route.
use maps?
No. Google.
Interesting. Like I almost primarily use Apple Maps in Germany when I want to drive. For driving experience, I've used them next to one another. Apple Maps wins every single time. But if you want to search a restaurant, it's just Google like beats
Mm,
Apple by
yeah.
long shot.
Yeah. What's this? Your location? Wallet. Do we have any of that? Do we have that in Europe? Car stuff.
I'm not that rich. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Not yet. Soon.
Soon.
Is this a non-issue though? Like private identity cards, or I suppose if you lose it.
Not sure.
How many days is WWDC? Is it like a 3-day event or like a 5-day event?
Yeah, 3 or
Yeah.
5.
I think I'll be having to keep my eye on what's going on there because, yeah. Presumably, these are all APIs that, like, why is I'm looking at this from a slight different lens this year of like, well, why is this a developer conference? You know?
Yeah,
So presumably it's inspiration for APIs to use and things to add to your app or whatever, widgets you
it's
can tap into.
probably this is kind of like just an overview of just a few things, but like the actual developers, they are looking forward for things that come
Mm,
after the main event.
mm. I've never been able to get the chat
Yeah,
on Twitter. Oh, here we go. This
yeah.
news on this, isn't there?
So let's see. I think they are going to show some leaderboards that will like yeah, show your scores from all games in one place. Crazy. 500 million.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So not arcade.
No. Arcade is a tab in that. Play together. There is also like okay.
I don't play games on my phone.
Me neither. What do you play?
Well, I want to play Death Stranding, whatever it is. I want to play that, but I just never feel the urge to play games. I'm not much of a gamer.
Okay.
Too busy like looking at AI, thinking about
One day,
AI, looking at
one
AI.
one day AI will look into AI for you so you can play games.
They've always had this, right?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like Google had that.
Well, I know they had it. Challenges and stuff. Yeah, okay. So that's what
Yeah.
maybe I was thinking about. One more update.
Have you used it?
No.
How do you even use it?
I've added it as a shortcut to my command center when I swipe down.
Oh, I just used it.
I think you can double tap the bottom as well and then just tap the camera or something.
No, I just hold it. Okay, it noticed that it's StreamYard.
Oh,
This is
okay. So
me.
you can use it if I'm watching a video, I can use Apple Intelligence on the video, whatever's on my screen, basically.
Yeah. Google had this like 5 years ago.
Yeah, they
I hate saying this, but like it's just I don't know. Okay.
that's a handy place to put it.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place to put them.
Image search, yeah. Okay. I've literally done this and like took a screenshot and searched on Google for products. So okay, that
I recognize his voice. I do like that. I do like that integration. That's probably the smoothest.
how is it for addresses?
Why do all the presenters feel AI generated? They've always been very robotic. It's the
Yeah,
Apple hands, isn't it? It's the Apple hands.
yeah.
We think you're gonna love it.
It just makes sense. It's a few like very simple features to Apple Intelligence. Nothing like revolutionary,
Mm.
but it's nice. I'm glad that it's there. Okay.
I think they seem AI generated. It's not because they seem AI. It's not anything like that. It's because it's so. What's the word I'm looking for? When it's become like a stereotype of it's like it's become. What's the word I'm looking for? A
But I
meme
think I
of
know what you
itself.
mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Like they do it over and over again, like the same actions. They've got to shift between three very specific actions, as an
Yeah.
example. So it just seems to loop.
So far, nothing big, like not even close.
I want to know what's on desktop. See nothing interesting on desktop at all. It's all been on iPhone.
It's like one after another. They're going through them.
But but we only have 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
I
I
do
don't know.
like.
Will it be 1 hour or will it be like
I
one
think
and a
so.
half?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I
yeah,
like it on a watch. I do like this on a watch.
I don't use
Oh,
my watch.
Apple Intelligence on the watch. Work it,
Okay.
buddy.
Have you seen Her, the movie?
I have.
Yeah.
Love Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
If
She
you're
is
watching
your
Scarlett Johansson, the 24 people that are watching, call me, babe.
sh- so she is your workout buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So this must be not on device. This can't be on device. The watch ain't powerful enough.
Yeah. On your phone?
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Ah, I called it. Let's make this in GSAP, this effect. It's not really nice. I mean, it's,
I don't really care for this. I don't need any encouragement.
yeah.
Not for me.
I encourage people. I don't
Yeah,
need it.
exactly. Right. I don't need a phone telling me that. Maybe actually, I don't know. Some
I
people might
don't
need
know.
it.
Just go out, touch some grass. You'll be fine. Ah, that camera movement.
Yes, parody. Yes, Blaze Grid parody. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Okay, so the voice is like cool reminder if you think about it. Just a little reminder. This is you're running at your phone. I can kind of see this actually, because I got to wait until the end of my workout to find out that this is my fastest mile or whatever. And if I felt that, I'd be like, "Ooh, fuck!"
Okay. I mean, if it can help you push yourself, sure.
It was just a reminder, Sometimes I know when I only run, so I've only got that. But like, if I know when I'm generally quite fast. I'm like, "Oh, I'm having a fast day today." But
Uh,
it needs
like,
to integrate with Strava because Strava has a lot of like yes, if you
yeah,
people name the stretch of road that you've just run on, and if you're like,
yeah.
what do they call it, like a local hero or whatever, that's quite an encouraging thing.
So the real motivation would be the AI telling you, I'm not gonna let you like open your phone. I'm gonna lock your phone for the next 6 hours if you quit, if you can't
Mm,
make the
mm.
make it on time. So anything else is just weak.
I need better workout music.
Buddy, I
I
thought
do you
you
know what I
wanted to
did do
say.
today? I whacked on. Oh, yesterday actually, I whacked on some focus music. I've added them as little. You're gonna find this now.
Mhm.
Like those four buttons there, just play music or like zone out focus music. Actually, pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
a good
pretty good.
idea.
Yeah, and this is just a built-in feature to the iPhone. It's just kind of hidden.
Yeah.
Okay, points of interest. Here we go. This just all sounds very Bowery intensive. This new Air that they're going to release is going to
I mean,
suck
I
it.
have automation for that. Literally, anytime I go near my gym, like, the
Mm-hmm.
my watch face changes, and then I have the things that I need.
Mm. I just live in my bedroom, so
Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because you know what? I mean, if it works, just remember
Yeah,
this sort of shit doesn't work. But like, the volume, controlling the volume. If Siri announcements going on and you hit the volume up or down, it changes just the Siri volume, right? And then your music's back on its normal volume. And then once I knocked it down so low, I could barely hear my Siri notifications, but I could only increase the volume of a Siri notification when I get a Siri notification. There's no other way to do it in the settings. It's just stupid.
it was grandma. Like, you don't understand your grandma.
I, if they
That,
come, if they've survived this long without this feature, but I guess the future generations will come
yeah,
into this. Like, I don't
I
know what
don't
to
know.
do.
It's kind of a bit sad.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't even learned to speak Korean because to speak to your
Yeah,
grandma. I suppose it's nice to have it in the chat, you know,
yeah,
rather than like, having to copy paste or whatever. I do like the look of it on the watch, I will be honest.
yeah.
It does look quite nice on the watch. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the soundscape things I was using.
There is no way they are gonna finish on the 1 hour mark.
10 minutes, yeah.
No way. It will be like 1.5, or like, I don't know, one of the longer ones. You're gonna starve, my friend.
my belly. Might
You're
start hearing
stronger
it
than
now.
this. Your Apple telling you you're stronger than this,
Maybe
giving
I
you
can. Maybe I
motivation.
can. Yeah. Maybe I can slink away during the Apple TV stuff because I honestly don't care. I would like an Apple TV, but
Yeah.
it works on the TV. To be fair, as well.
Yeah. I mean, the UI is so huge that, yeah, sure.
Why do you think there's so many people on Twitter and no on YouTube? Is it because probably the form factor is just a bit like you can hold it in your phone
I don't know.
whilst you've got it on your
Or
laptop or
they're
whatever?
just bots and
Or just bots.
nobody said anything. They're just bots. That's, yeah,
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I get so many messages from bots. It's just like insane. Okay.
Looks really
This is
nice. Looks
cute.
really
Yeah.
nice on Apple TV. Works well. It's just more subtle, isn't it? Whereas on the phone, it's just
Yeah.
a bit intense. ad break.
Have you seen any of the shows?
Oh, what? And just in general?
Yeah, from Apple.
Yeah, seen a few. Severance. I couldn't get into. Struggled with Severance.
Uh,
Got into it, and then the last season, I was a bit like, nah.
no, I liked it. I liked Severance.
I couldn't get into the last season. Silo.
I haven't seen that. Have you seen For All Humankind? For All Mankind, yeah.
Yeah, but I struggled to get into it. They're quite. I think they're too cerebral for a simpleton like me.
I like that one too.
They are good. They are good. I like the effort. They go for quality on Apple TV,
Yeah.
really, don't they? Yeah, for originals, like
Yeah.
they are actually noteworthy. Whereas think of some Netflix originals that are really noteworthy. I mean, maybe Squid Game.
Yeah. Foundation is also really cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen that too, but I just forget them though. Hope y'all are ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice convenience of live feature.
Yeah. Do you use Apple Music?
I've got a subscription to it just because it was free, but
Because of a new device?
yeah.
Yeah.
I bought that MacBook Air and then took it back, but I still got the free Apple Music. So
Yeah. Ah, wait. That's a good idea. To get
just keep buying new devices every month and taking it back. Haven't
You
paid
get
for Apple Music for the last 16 years. Just means I've got to buy a new phone every 3 months.
Yeah, every three. I mean, I buy a phone every 1 year, so
Do you?
yeah.
I'm resisting the urge to buy a new laptop. I'll tell you that.
I just
don't
do
need
this with the phone, and the other one stays in the
Crazy.
family. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, but it's still crazy.
yeah.
Right. Some.
Okay. This starts, and now this. That's quite funny.
What now?
Oh, that
Here we go.
transition.
Here we go. Is that your alarm going off?
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. My Apple Watch that I don't use. I literally don't use it.
How has it got battery?
It was under charge for a week.
Fair enough.
Just rocking this.
Here we go. This is what I'm interested in.
Yeah.
How are you going to make my life better, Apple? Come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be called Tahoe, isn't it, or something?
I don't know.
Tahoe. macOS Tahoe. They've done... Yeah.
You called it. Yeah.
Yeah, but why have they done this? Why have they named this one and not the others? Like, why? I wonder why they do that. I thought they were just going to scrap it because it's confusing. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, they are.
Mac OS 26 Tahoe, like just
Yep.
Mac OS 26 is.
Yeah, that's what they are gonna do.
Okay, so all that stuff. Okay, iPad. The iPad. This is what I'm really excited for. Shout out for iPad. I've just remembered. I don't care about Mac.
Yeah.
I care about iPad.
I don't think they're doing anything big, but
no, okay.
Maybe.
Well, the rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I hope they will do something great.
Yeah,
I don't use my
Finder
iPad.
icon. Blue is on the right, but blue is on the left on my one right now. So they've updated the Finder icon.
You see that progressive blur on the top as well, everywhere. I'm thinking how I can add this to a card because linear and circular one are easy. But applying it to
that looks nice.
To a mask. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah.
But I never really use Control Center, to be fair. I only keep it there because of the date.
For what do I use it?
Oh, you can add icons to folders.
Okay. That pink, that is not really nice.
Ooh. Oh, so the theme is adjusting or something?
You can't
like
do it. I guess, yeah, like with iOS. Expressive.
There you go.
It's Google.
Continuity. This is always nice.
Yeah. Continuity is amazing.
When it works.
Okay. Okay. Oh, cute.
I'm not sat on my computer though. I close my computer for the day. I never use my computer for play. That's where my iPad comes in clutch.
Okay.
I've completely removed the need for my phone for work. Do you know that? I do not need my phone for work. No one calls me. No one gets my number.
That's good. But they are bringing your phone to your laptop.
Well, there's that, but I also just, there you go, shortcuts.
Will they do this vibe coding thing?
We shall see. I think that'll come in the later episodes. I think that will come during the week, not in this presentation.
Probably here if they're gonna talk about it. Multiple steps. So maybe you can do it in one step.
I want it to pick up on actions things that I do often that says, "Hey, you do this quite often. Do you want to set up an action for it?"
Okay.
I mean, there's so many apps that do all that anyway and more.
People still take notes
You
manually.
do. You do.
Not like that.
I use Raycast.
Oh, did you see that animation? That was nice.
Yeah, but I don't use this.
The animation, man, it's so good. That
Yeah, but
liquid
shit.
glass.
But it's shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you use Spotlight?
No.
What do you use? Or don't you use
Raycast.
any Raycast? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool. I'd try it for a bit to see what I could do, but there's just so much stuff that I use
Just
Raycast for.
I don't see myself in situations doing an email like this. I do it in the context of the
Yeah,
thing
that's
that I'm
true.
doing.
I think about that when I do Google searches and things like that. Like I'd be a lot quicker if I just went blum 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 in Spotlight or Raycast, but like blum 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 and just search it or whatever. I think you can earn a bit of productivity back, but it's not tangible enough to really notice it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just needs to be like muscle memory, but and then save you so much time. But does it really
Yeah.
save you that much time? I might add it as a modifier. Spotlight as a modifier. Command Alt Spacebar or something. That's the other thing. Like search for documents and things like that in Spotlight are always rubbish. Searching on a
Yeah.
Mac is just I've always found to be rubbish.
It is.
Let's open this. Do you have clipboard history though?
I just use thing for it. What's it called?
Yeah. But does Spotlight? Why isn't it Siri? Why haven't they rebranded Siri? We haven't heard the word
Yeah.
Siri at this whole presentation.
What do you use for clipboard history? Also Raycast?
No. Just use Raycast.
Yeah, I just use Raycast as well.
Yeah.
The clipboard is amazing with Raycast. It's just yeah.
But
And
I
I have
didn't see it again. I would only go to Spotlight search if it had simple things like clipboard history. You know, these are just actions. They're not really like workflows.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose they're workflows. I don't know.
That would be for us making YouTube videos, but like tapping into the script of the video is.
But like, I'm not gonna just like create a YouTube title. My workflow is create me a YouTube title, give me a thumbnail description, give me a description. You know, it's like multiple. I'm not doing just one thing at one time when I do all this stuff. So it's like I can gain more efficiency by just using Perplexity.
Again, bigger context. You're doing it within a bigger context.
Yeah, this like repetitive. They're like NPCs. They're not AI
Yeah,
generated. They're
yeah.
NPCs. They just have their 6 actions and they just rotate through them. Not that I want new features. I do. I mean, it's nice to have new features, but if the lack of new features this year is because they're going to scrub up on the performance and stuff, more than
Yeah,
happy to have no features. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Take us back
But
to Snow Leopard, that was just a performance update.
so far, we've been getting more glass and less readability.
It's just the summary. That's the quote of the stream. More glass, less visibility. Which is ironic because glass is supposed to make things visible,
True, true.
See, I love watching games, but I just never play them. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, you should join my Twitch sometime.
Do you game on Twitch? Do you? There you go.
Yeah,
Sims. They're like Apple hosts are like friggin' Sims characters.
yeah. That's it. Where it's coming from.
Inzoi. What the frig is Inzoi? What did I miss there? What's Inzoi?
I don't know. Is it like this game?
Is it?
Tahoe.
Don't know what the last one was. Ooh, this could be exciting.
Yeah,
iPad OS, iPad OS.
Enterprise.
I'd love a Vision OS, Apple Vision just to work on.
Do you have one?
No. 3.5 grand. Fuck that. How much is it in Europe? 4 grand? 3.5?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't have it either. I have a Google Glass though.
What, the little slim glass things that are a
Yeah.
grand? Do you? Okay, so the little widgets. So how did you get them? Did you know a guy who knows a guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cyborg Kabaza, how can I help you?
So
Directions to
now I'm seeing
McDonald's.
now I'm seeing everything in real 3D.
Inconspicuous, mate. You wouldn't even know.
You cannot imagine the quality that I'm witnessing here. Like this mic, it seems like it's in front of me.
3D. What can you do with them?
It's real 3D. Don't forget about it. Yeah.
Wow.
You can say, okay, Glass, take a picture, or okay, Glass, take a video, like show me directions. And the
And is it
battery
clear?
lasts like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's clear when you focus on it, and people will notice when you focus on it. It's really interesting. Like if I talk to you and have this glass on and focus on the content instead of looking at you, you will immediately notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
USB-C?
No.
No. They're not USB-C. Ah,
This is the old one, mate. This is like the first version. This is like 2012.
get out of here.
This is 2012. Insane tech.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay. curated content. See?
They just all Apple Vision is just for demo content. They just keep releasing demo content that gets you excited for the first half an hour,
Yeah.
and then it just fizzles away. There's no like longevity to anything they've
Yeah.
produced with this app, with this device. I've got a message somewhere.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh wow! So it's a new
Holy
version of you.
shit. That's crazy. Like that quality improvement. Nah, that was cool. That
Do you have to
that was
rescan your
impressive to
face?
me. Probably. Don't know. Ah, coming together. Okay. So you can be
Just
alone
$7
together.
grand there. Just $7 grand.
So you can be alone together.
This is a great feature. This is
Yeah.
share play.
It was like very obvious that this was like really needed. It was missing so bad.
Okay, that's cool. Save setup.
Yeah. Do this to the iPad. I want this with the iPad.
Confidential material. Confidential private video files. Secretive video files. For your eyes only. No one else can see your files.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's cool.
Accessories. How somebody else sees a number from a different perspective, that would be so trippy.
What are you chatting about?
Like if you're standing 45 degrees next to me and we
Game
are looking at the
controls.
same number, that is cool.
Did they have this before? Could they link
No.
to controllers? So this is
No, I didn't know about any other like accessories and like shared experiences. I think this is like very big.
but not for $3.5 grand. That's the problem.
No.
The price is the problem.
The problem is, yeah, it's too good and too expensive. Not enough people are doing anything serious with it.
Ooh, you've piqued my interest. Oh, okay. 360 video, yeah.
Oh.
And throw up whilst you're at it. I didn't realize you can literally walk up to that screen right now and just flick it up like an iPad and like scroll
Yeah.
and click buttons and stuff like that. I didn't realize you could do that.
And they stay in the space, in the physical space. They stay stationary. That's really cool. Ooh, that is nice. That is actually really nice.
I'd love that. Like I saw Gravity in the IMAX and it was just so good because it literally felt like you're in space. I love space stuff in
Yeah.
Yep, so there's partnering up with PlayStation there. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's half past. We've got 15
90
minutes left.
hertz hand tracking. What was that?
Here we
90
go.
Yeah.
I might be getting a new iPad.
Which one do you have?
Well, as in, I've
20
got the latest iPad. I've no need to update. I mean, like, as in because of the software experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that hair cutout. I'm not sure if I can really get that.
Haircut.
The hair cutout, like the
Oh, I see.
background removal for the it was insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah,
Sure.
blah, blah. Ooh. Ooh, this is a big sheet. None of the others had a sheet this feature.
Yeah,
That does
it's
look
like
cool.
mix of everything else. Have none. Okay, what are they getting to? So no hardware this time. Sometimes they have
No.
hardware.
They wouldn't. No hardware. Never hardware.
Yeah,
Well, very, very, very rarely hardware.
yeah. Ah,
Here we
okay.
go.
That is for you. Ooh, oh look!
Ooh.
Holy shit! Wow. So they are bringing Mac OS in a way to iPad. What they said they will not do. You remember the big no that Craig Federighi said?
I like it as a single app device. This is the thing, but we'll see what they do. I can imagine
Yeah.
them doing something like this when it connects to a monitor, but we'll see.
Makes sense.
Here we go. That looks CGI generated. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they
So
already had
fluid,
that.
actually.
They already had that. Anyway.
Okay.
Really, you want a 13-inch for this?
The pointer. There was no pointer. Now there's a pointer.
Oh, yeah. How do you get a new app up that's not in the dock? That's nice.
Okay.
You need a shortcut. You need a keyboard shortcut for that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There we go.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Wonder what's going to happen to Stage Manager.
That was destined to die. I hate Stage Manager.
Yeah, yeah.
It's horrible.
I think both of this is not really going to work on 11-inch.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Bro, they brought Mac OS to
Pretty much.
iPad.
Pretty
And they
much.
said never gonna do this. Do you know the meme? If you're editing this, show the meme. I'll send it to you. There's a GIF that I personally have used over 100 times. It's just Carrick Federighi on the scene, and there's a big no falling, a like huge no, the biggest no you've ever seen. It's his answer to doing exactly what they just did, pretty much.
What? Send it to me. How do I find it?
It's just Craig.
The thing is, the iPad is evolved a lot. They're trying
Yeah,
to make it
I
pro.
wanted this. I
If they
wanted
never
this.
made a pro, then they wouldn't need to do this, but they did. They said, look, we can do more now. But it's like, if you're going to allow that, here we go. This is another big one. Creating a website. Yeah. They literally have gone through a checklist of what people have been saying on YouTube that they want.
For decades. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well, maybe but the thing is, YouTubers, they don't represent most people.
So here's the meme. I sent it. I'll send it on the chat as well.
So it's 16 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's going on here, actually. Hang on.
Okay, so it's about merging, but yeah.
Yeah, you should have always been able to put folders in the dock. That's funny. So this is basically a simplified, dumbed down.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I remember this. Oh.
Yeah, that no, you can also send it as a gift to people. So when someone asks me something, I just pretty much send them this if it's a no. It's the biggest no that you can give. Okay. We had this. What is new? That no. So good.
Yeah, so audio and
Okay.
video. So having two audio sources at the same time. These are literally the things that people have been talking about on YouTube, like one by one.
Oh, I didn't know actually about this issue.
You can only have. Okay.
Okay.
That's nice. Why is this an iPad feature?
Yeah. Man, the readability of those icons.
Mm. That's nice when you're recording, but maybe when it's not, it needs to like come in and out.
Yeah.
Vocal capture. Yeah, what's this? Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It's cool.
Yeah. Why iPad? You're right. Why?
I think they would just want to make it boom. I think they just want to do podcast.
So it's not just AI generated?
It could be.
Might be.
Good. Good. Because you close an app, something stops. Yeah. Wow. This is play by play of what people want.
Yeah.
This is good. Background app. interested to see how these play out in practice because
Yeah, that's the OS that got the biggest updates.
I want the Apple Intelligence feature which cleans up my handwriting, which hasn't come out yet. I thought that would be launched very soon.
Yeah, that was last year.
That's interesting. So they're well, not open sourcing, but they're letting you use the model. Is it the raw model, or is it just API layers on top of the model?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's like CarPlay Ultra. That's quite cool.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Oh. No Anthropic. Vibe coding, baby.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. This is all too complicated for me.
Okay. I want to try. I want to try this.
What are you going to try?
The new iOS I want to try, the iPad OS definitely. The watch I don't really care. Mac, what was new in the Mac? Like anything like important?
I mean, I think they just spread I think everything's kind of getting everything. I mean, it's the new Raycast thing in Spotlight.
I'm not gonna use that. So, but even even if it's just for the photo gallery, I want to upgrade my iOS. Like the current photo app is just so bad.
So is this available now? Is it? Can you download this beta now?
Mm, no, I think it was later this month. Not sure. I think I missed the date.
This person
Yeah.
is singing a funny song out of. I don't know who this person is though. Do you know who it is?
No.
Do you have anything on Vercel? Are you a Vercel user?
Yeah. Just made an account today. The flowing experience, the 3D part is like we are building it on Versal and hosting the code there,
Okay.
pulling it into Webflow.
I'm just having an issue with seeing my dashboard, which is annoying. Continue. I've just migrated a whole project over and it's and handed it over to a client, but it's not working. Anyway, looking forward to the iPad one, but I don't know whether I'll use it because again, that multitasking only really works on bigger iPads. But I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah.
I do like it is nice just kind of going to a cafe or whatever and just taking my iPad and just doing all my work on that. But the moment I need to code, then it's just not a good coding thing. And
Yeah.
if I'm having an admin day, then it's pretty good.
If you would have to like spend, I don't want to be too harsh. So if you would have to spend, I don't know, like 1 week with only one of your devices, which one would you choose?
Laptop.
Yeah.
Laptop.
Is it because you get the work done there or?
Yeah.
But what if you didn't have to work?
Yeah. If I didn't have to work, probably my iPad. I do
Yeah.
like my iPad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the iPad. Big fan of that iPad.
Yeah, I think I would do the same. Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the show's over.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. I'm going to keep tabs on the sessions this week, you know. I didn't expect it to be, I don't know. Again, I think I'm just looking at it through a very different lens this year. But I didn't expect it to be just all, you know, iOS, macOS software stuff. I thought we might get a bit more tech nerdy stuff, but clearly not.
Yeah, I wanted to see a bit more like actual AI. Nothing. Pretty much
Yeah, that's
no
true.
AI.
Like really no word on Apple Intelligence, really.
Yeah.
No
They
word on Apple
basically said what you had is now a little bit expanded. You can use it in a few other places. Nothing AI, which is crazy when you see like what other companies are doing. And if you look at that image generator by Apple, it's kind of a joke comparing it to what ChatGPT and Midjourney and others have. And I don't know, is that how big companies suddenly fail? Is that like the Nokia, you know?
It's not a good sign because there's a really good point you raise. Like there was nothing like this is a developer conference. This is a software developer. This is how we're flexing in our software, not our hardware, our software. And you compare this to again, I think back to the Microsoft event, think back to the Google event. They went so hard and they released so much software.
Yeah.
But all of this was kind of inside of the ecosystem. there was, I mean, Apple, maybe Apple Music. I don't know whether that's outside the ecosystem, or Apple TV. But like nothing was outside of this ecosystem. And it kind of, I'm reminded of a tweet that I sent back after I watched the Microsoft event, thinking, could not imagine Apple talking about anything that's not trying to lure you into their ecosystem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find the tweet, because
The
it
garden
is.
walls. They really want you in.
They want your blood. They want your blood. But yeah, not like. Do we look at the stock price of Apple right now? Do you know?
I want to say, like, this is like a good indicator of what the market actually thinks.
I mean, Apple stock, because I mean, I don't know how it works, to be honest. But do shareholders? I mean, it's like, so,
Yeah, I have like
no.
S&P.
I mean, it's down. It's down by one. Hang on. Are we looking at out? We're looking at
It's
hourly.
down.
It is crashed. Wow, I say crashed. I don't know, but it is gone down.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. Share screen. Like this is about an hour ago, right? 1 p.m. I think it started 1 p.m. What, like, on the hour, and then this is live now, which is about an hour and a half later. It's literally just gone down.
Yeah. I mean, they really didn't show any confidence in doing better than Google and, I don't know, ChatGPT and others in the game, but they have so much cash, they have so many users, so they've been always late to the market, so it might not matter. But we'll see about that.
I'm looking for my tweet.
I'm just not very happy because I'm not excited, if it makes sense. Like, I used to get excited, like
yeah, I did too. I guess, again, I keep saying it. I'm just looking at this one through just a slightly different lens, and maybe I was a bit commercial minded going into these things before in WWDC, and I was like, oh, cool, new iOS. But now I'm like, I really want some fun technology to play with. What are Apple giving me as someone who's looking for that? Here we go. This is it. So, where are we? This one. Like, I'm interested to hear what Apple. Go away. Where is this now? Come on. What Apple are going to announce at WWDC, but Microsoft and Apple are kicking their ass with actual professional products and data and science and AI. Like, we got nothing like that. Like that. I doubt we'll hear anything like this from Apple. They seriously need it. They're neglecting their professional audience and heavily fall behind technically because of it. I thought I said something along the lines of they just don't promote anything that's not in their walled garden sort of thing. So, yeah, I thought I said something like that. But anyway, nothing to play around with. But again, they might be doing some stuff in their sessions later on. But that's not like a public broadcast at all, is it? So,
yeah.
We'll see.
No vibe coding.
I mean, there was a little bit of vibe coding, but again, supporting the Xcode. It was just Xcode. It's not like here we want to support developers, which is what Gemini and Microsoft are doing. And I've written a post today which talks about the death of SaaS potentially, and that actually where the money is in terms of all this is actually building these foundations to which you build products on. That's where the money is. Like, people are just
AWS has been like that.
Well, yeah, ages. I mean, yeah, maybe the layer, yeah, of course, but then a layer above that where you can sell a wrapper of AWS is fine.
Versal.
Yeah. And NAN, you can abstract it even further, but because it's going to be so, basically the long short of it is, because it's so easy to build tools nowadays, people don't, it's like, why would we go and pay for this tool, which is an amalgamation of many users' needs? Well, why don't we just build a tool, because it's so easy now, that actually solves our specific needs? because it's just so
Yeah.
friggin' easy. We don't need to buy, like, bootstrapping won't be necessary anymore, and buying and paying for all these different services. Like, we can just build it ourselves because it's so easy nowadays.
Let's see if it gets to that level, because like the idea of building Slack for myself,
Mm,
that's cool, but like actually like doing something that can work, that would be difficult. I would love to have a mix of Discord, Telegram, and then GatherTown. Do you know GatherTown?
yeah, yeah.
So I would love to have that, like the possibility of like just the Discord UI, but function the way that Telegram functions with
Mm,
like search and things. Telegram is just so much better. And all, like Telegram has channels, and Telegram is very feature rich. So Telegram mixed with Discord, but also having the option to go to these different rooms the way you could do it in GatherTown.
mm-hmm,
In Discord you have activities, which is like not the same. It's like little mini games that you can participate with friends. We
mm-hmm,
actually use them, like with my friends. We play those games like Scrabble. You just, somebody draws something, somebody else needs to guess what the word is.
mm-hmm,
But imagine you could like have a UI similar to GatherTown to go to different places, and even different, what I'm calling like neighborhoods. So that would be servers. Yeah, you could
mm.
explore. So that would be the closest to the meta, like not
And
Facebook meta, the the
yeah,
meta,
yeah, yeah,
living
yeah,
in the
yeah.
meta. Yeah,
I know, the metaverse.
yeah, metaverse.
Yeah, and I think that rather than pay for, like, you, it's just so easy to, yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds like a pretty advanced tool, but like you can get going with tools so easy right now. My mates just text me saying like he's just built 2 tools that he's making money off, and he has no technical ability whatsoever. He's Rick Rubin over here, and he's just vibe coded a tool and making money off of it, and it's just,
Yeah,
I think this we're in a good spot right now where we can start building things that people can buy. But I think if you're able to build tools, or at least this is where I think I want to take my business, build tools that are so specific to your needs. I'll build you whatever tool you need, and it will be
yeah.
cheap and it will be easy.
I mean, I
Cheaper
had
than bootstrapping.
so I had this client. This is fascinating to me. I have this client, a good client of mine. They made a new agency slash startup. So it's kind of a mix of both. It's called Wave 6. It's like the sixth wave AI. And what they do, they go to big, like huge enterprise companies, and they look at whatever they are doing, what is not very efficient, and then they look at what they can do with AI, and they build a tool specific to their need, to that company's need,
Mm-hmm.
obviously like utilizing AI. And then at the very end, they tell them, hey, we can build this thing for you. They do an MVP or like a prototype, but then they say we can build out this tool for you and sell it to you, like we would do it as an agency for you,
Mm-hmm.
or we do it for ourselves and you become our first paying customer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think their idea, I mean, like, just I'm biased, but I think their idea is pretty good. And it's what
Yeah.
you're saying, like
Yeah.
building tools specific to some people's needs. At the end of the day, what matters is time. And if it takes like a founder or like a huge company, 20 people and a lot of time, a lot of bureaucracy to go and find the best tool and to build that internal, even though it's
Mm-hmm.
easy, it it's the new hard. The new hard
Mm-hmm.
is like, the old impossible. It was
Yeah.
very difficult, pretty much impossible to do something, but now it's hard. And
Yeah.
the things that were hard yesterday, now,
Mm.
they might even not matter.
The difficulty will be is that this is not a new service you're providing, right? There are agencies out there that have always built you the tool of your hopes and dreams, right? And the difference is now how to stand out, because the message is the same. We will build you your tool. What's the only way you can stand out, do you think?
Yeah.
Price, I think.
Yeah, timing, price, which are
We say,
kind of,
no, we will build you tools for you for a fraction of the price because it's easier, it's cheaper for us to do that now.
Yeah.
So unless someone can, suggest another way to stand out, but you're not offering a new service. And it goes back to, I don't know if you saw some of the chat with Chris, but there'll be some shorts going out where AI is at the fore. Maybe you need to be obvious about your use of AI, and that helps you stand out. We build your tools with AI, and then you say it's much cheaper or whatever it is. So it's like, this is something that's weird because you're putting the technology you use at the forefront, where traditionally you would put the value. And this is just the way the world is right now. We're all hyper focused on AI. You asked a few weeks ago, like, why is it business? Why CEOs it's a bit cringe that CEOs are saying we're all in on AI, and it's because people are just interested in it. Saying you use AI actually doesn't mean an awful lot, because AI exists in so many different ways. You use AI in so many different ways. You can use it to generate an image. You can use it to write a document. You can use it to, I don't know what. I need to.
I wanted to add mine to the stage, but it got yours. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And you see here,
about standing out in an industry that already existed. It's just, maybe the AI is the thing or whatever.
The world's first AI product studio. That's how they're introducing themselves. Yeah.
You're not actually allowed to do that. You're not actually allowed to make those sorts of claims without actually saying like where that thing's come from. But anyway,
I don't know. We build the future, you lead the market. That's the idea. And
it's cool design.
Thank you. We did the design, we did the animation, development, everything.
What's it called?
Wave 6 Labs. Wave6.ai. So,
and who is this? Who's
this is this is a client of mine. This is a group of people who have been working with for the past 4 years, and now they joined together to build this studio, and we did the design and development of their website. So
I like it.
Yeah, they also have this idea of the market talks a lot about the hype, but we bring in the action. We are using some WebGL animations to, show hype versus action. Then they have this specific way of showcasing AI enablement. They look at the use cases for each company. They do AI prototyping, and then they have this pay or play. Be a customer of ours, or pay us to build it. And then they build the MVP and obviously scale it. They have some use cases, actually, like case studies, 20% reduction in aircraft downtime. You can read more about it. So yeah, some cool stuff we've worked on, and this is the team. Yeah.
Very cool. I mean, design's cool. Yeah. And it's an interesting one because the case studies themselves just show data that anyone would get. That not that these guys aren't good. I'm not downplaying these guys and their ability. I'm just saying that we're not introducing a new service here, right? We're just saying we're highlighting how we do it, which is kind of the reverse of what makes for good marketing content. People were just honed in on the AI aspect. The job that I've just finished, we've started up a new contract with the client, and it was his first chance of because I worked underneath another agency, so he never knew that we were building this stuff. He looked at our website and his cogs are turning now because I changed the language to say we're AI powered or something like this. What do we say? And I want to refine it, but it was a quick what can we do to really follow through with the content that I'm producing. Jupiter and a giraffe. how can I follow through with this AI trend easily on my website? You know, so it's like AI powered web experiences, you know, digital apps, websites. So already I'm thinking, I think like we can scrap creative, but like, you know, business, like products for you to run your business. I think this is more the direction I kind of want to go into, you know. So yeah, we shall see. But anyway, it's a new world. Woo! I need to get a pop filter. This is just fucking.
You need an arm.
Speakerways in this. Anyway, my belly is on fire right now. I'm so hungry. So this was fun.
It was.
Looking forward to the release of stuff. I'm going to keep my eye open for generally disappointed, but I blame myself more for that than, well, not blame myself, but again, I say again, looking at it through a different lens, I was hoping to see more stuff, but I think we'll start to see that. Disappointing in Apple for not really having any sort of, you know, anything exciting to talk about with regards to AI. This is going to be so big, not even in the Apple way, where they do hide the AI and they are saying, look, we've got all these things, but not a lot of stuff really used. I can only assume it's not even using AI under the hood, which is normally what they hide from. But why have we had a jump? Why have we had a spike of viewers on YouTube? Say hello from people from YouTube, because you joined after the stream.
Yeah,
and we're done with our voices now. We're expended.
We were about to go.
Anyway, cheers for tuning in.
Well, it was cool.
Keep on vibing. This is my sign out. Keep on vibing, because it's not peace out. It's keep on vibing.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Vibe out.
Vibe out. Okay, vibe out.
I don't know.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're in the stream there. Take care, guys. End the stream.